by watching some replays. It's nice because that man uses a fair lot of characters, so it's pretty cool. Especially ones you don't see very often as well. It's also a cool fact check for replays to send to people doing some showcases. There are some okay puns as well, but sometimes a few of those were not really dead, I think. And a bit of Mimi stuff that could have not been there as well. That's just my take on it, but I think it's a fun game. It's fairly well balanced, like there's not things too complex before the later scenes. It's pretty cool to have different shot type. It's called Spellbroken Dream Festival. Could fetch out a link quickly from where it was shared after this scene is over. I have a link to it. It's actually from 2022 as well, so there's a few recent editions. But yeah, I was initially planning on playing other games and stuff. But unfortunately, FPS issues, so that's about 10-15 games I can't really play. And the 5 I wanted to try out are the STG stuff. Yeah. It took me... well, the in-game time actually boots up whenever you boot up the game, so it's not very useful. It took me like 5 hours to clear everything, so I guess in terms of game time I took 3 hours, or 3 hours and a half, if I count some breaks. But yeah, definitely I would recommend... I guess I would recommend to play how the characters are laid out. Remu and Narisa and Sanae, because Remu... so you see bottom, at the bottom, there's a... whenever you graze there's a clock. When you graze, the loss of scores from the spell card bonus is divided by 3 for 20 frames every time you graze. So the more you graze, the less the loss is. And that's part of the conditions to be able to achieve some of the stars. You need to graze a fair ton to lose not a lot of points to be able to get the star item. It's a neat mechanic, but I wish there could have been a slightly different score mechanic. Like that the grace would actually be useful, because if you are in a survival, the grazing actually counts for the score. But here it's just loss reduction. So again, definitely the IC vibes is the only way to score in this game. is to graze the most bullets you can in this. So it's a bit unfortunate there could have been a bit more work for the scoring aspect, because some of those scenes are extremely difficult to do. Like actually some of the scenes I have no understanding how they are supposed to work with the scoring and how you're supposed to achieve the scores. One of those is like 21 million and I only got 17 at best. Because another aspect of the scoring is that the closer you are to the boss, the higher your score is from shooting at the boss.